Good night. Okay. Lord of His mercy. How are you, Denise? Yes, my dear, my beautiful. I like this picture. Yes, that's how I post it, my child. Yes, my dear. Let me show these women say they not have to, we don't have to come up here in a wig. Uh-huh. We can't just post with natural hair and everything. Uh-huh. Yes, my dear. But then go screenshot it and call me all kind of name. Uh-huh. Yes, my child. Me just wake up, Me me dad, lucky thing. Me say, outer door is beautiful. We not get the snow for Christmas, but we get it for Boxing Day, for Boxing Night. If you ever see outer door pretty. Me wake up and I full of energy. Me mad for go clean off my car. Me not lie. Because instead of make it stay till a man and get little hard, then get little something. No, me not telling no lie. But no, me no see, me mad for go out if I go clean off my car. Me not lie. Me no know. But I went to sleep and me feel and me no know when me I go sleep tonight. Because if we, we feel energized. Me that line. Yes, me dear. Me mad for go out the door go take off the snow off of my vehicle. But I do a pretty. Me say the whole ground cover everything, but it's not a lot still. It's that, but it's not a, you know, it's about, look like about 3-4 inches to me to 5 inches out there. Maybe like 3-4, I don't know, but it's not, but out I do a pretty and white. Yes, my dear. The ground is lucky thing. Lucky thing when I never get it. Lucky thing when I never get it for Christmas. Cause me I tell you, what I do all pretty. And I went to sleep. After that, I don't know what's wrong with me. Me have to ask the doctor about it. Anytime you see, that's why I say sometimes eating in the car, Because when me sit up, you see once me in the house, me fall asleep. Because I should be sleeping right now. Me shouldn't be coming alive. But me just wake up after me come off. Me went straight to sleep. But me have to get up because all the light they were on. Every piece of light on. So I have to get up and, and of course, me something there. Me they feel a little nippy. I eat a little bit of the food again. And some tea me should I drink. Then the whole on belly bottom hurt me to backside. The belly bottom hurt me from yesterday, a day before yesterday. May I tell you? I saw. I don't know if people. I don't know if people are aware of the Ozempic. in some woman cases, but according to doctor, it's normal. According to doctor, it's normal. Say the Ozempic make some people see back them period, and make some people make them see them period come early. You see, me used to, you see when before I took the Ozempic 4 years ago, cause me have irregular hormone from in my young days. Sometimes your period come heavy. And you see, when I took the Ozempic, my period come back every month on time. When me no want it like that. And you see when it catch down to the 28th or the 29th of the month, it come back. Even though it not come a lot, but it's come back. Belly bottom hurt me. Like for 2-3 days. And then you see spotting start come. Me I tell you, say Ozempic is dangerous. I listen to this, and occasionally I pass, because my one start already, because belly bottom hurt me from yesterday. And at just the end of the month. But my one last more than 3-4 days, 5 days. And you see, and it give you all of the sign of the period. I even know you're supposed to go that early menopause and whatever. Let me tell you something. I listen to this health guy, this little Rasta guy. Now really, me not call him Rasta, I'm twist up his ear short. Am I Rasta? And twist up his ear short. His name Conroy. A Conroy name? Not the one where say, come here guys. Not the one where take people video and put up in front of them video and a chat. Me I talk about the intelligent one. The one where make medicine. The one they may talk about. The one we have book on Amazon. The one where when him talk, in talk very deep. You don't know which one that me talk about? Him depend TikTok. And him sell cleansing out. Him tell you. Him come like a doctor. Him very intelligent. He can pronounce some with a big word. And him study hard. For telling you what go on in this world. And I know a lot of people are bash him and don't believe him. Some believe every word him say. In go deep. And if it was me like somehow, and the more me see how the Jamaican them behave among each other, and the more me believe him. When it comes to the hurricane, when it comes to the cloning of people, when it comes to everything, when it comes to the vaccine, when it comes to the movement we are going over here at Jamaica and across the world. If you don't listen to him, he's very deep. I mean, I think alignment and for somebody if he even come up and talk like that, me not ask he might do some big studying. And me want with if a time going to come, they more try for him. Because if you have somebody like that at Jamaica, where revolutionize the people for the truth, they might go fix him. Because because him and few others are very deep in whatever the circumstances might be. And when you look at how the people be with each other, big people and everybody, you can't say these are not normal Jamaican people. They're worse than anything else. Something is in the water. Something is in the chip. Them are people nowadays not have no love. That's why even though me take a little vaccine, yeah, and me make sure say me try to hold on upon Jesus said we. But what about the people that not hold on upon Jesus? What going to happen to them? Eh? What going to happen to them? Hmm? What going to happen to them? And they not take heed. Eh? Where the faith all come from? I go listen to him more often. There's a lot of black men out there that are very wise and then try to kill them off, just like Bob Marley. Watch out. It's a phone I got dead there now. As a kick dead, hola. So, and when me see according to him, them say them clone Vice Cartel and Buju Banton. Those are not real Buju Banton and Vice Cartel. Me I tell you, sometimes me not even want to say, sometimes me look at, they say them clone them. Vice Cartel definitely change. In them dressing and this and it ain't change bad. You know there's a prison change people, but him change in a one different way, I mean I lie. And then according to him, them say him have is something where Wendy Williams have. So if him have this something where Wendy Williams have, all the backside him walk up and down and drink too much liquor. Him not supposed to stay from liquor every time I see Vice Cartel, him a drink all kind of big liquor when not supposed to drink. Yes, but their beauties within. Eh? If them say him have Graves' disease, when I do it so much, when I drink too much alcohol for them the big ever seen with too much champagne and this and that and the medication? Eh? And the medication? You tell me. Eh? No, something wrong. I just switch Vice Cartel choose to live America. I want if you don't know if Vice Cartel having paperwork America. I want if you don't know that. Why you thinking got immigration from the other day when you go to act immigration? You know, if you say Vice Cartel by the something where president herself $1 million. Him stay. You know, if you say Vice Cartel by 3 man pitting them. You tell me. I tell you, you see party live? America. You see clothes them I wear? I wish bad man at Jamaica you see wear them the big clothes there. I wish bad man at Jamaica, whether prisoner put a prison not, and put on them the type of clothes upon himself. And if Vice Cartel type of clothes them there. With them the Bigfoot pants and them the sort of something look like a Elvis Presley. You ever hear a man from Gaza put on them trousers there? All the one Beanie Man. You see Beanie Man I try to dress like a Vice Cartel, dress like a Vice Cartel too. You know them the clothes there. And them not fit him. Because them too maga. Them for wear clothes that was tailored to them body. And them not look so. Well, I'm shutting out here. You soon see Bounty Killer away them the clothes too. That guy is somebody to be listening to. But I know something going to happen to him based on him evidence them and him something because I will if I intelligent black people around here now. And the thing about it, them have to do a whole heap of things to us to shut us up. It's not like back in the days, in the whole time days when black people never get education. And black with them know say we wise. They know say we first one come on this earth. They know that. So in order for them to give us something, then give us different vaccine more than what they give the white people them. 2 different vaccine was given out. One given to the black folks them and one given to the white folks them. They must know what they do. Because you can't see how the people them behave. Look on the big woman them how they behave on TikTok. And look on the maliciousness and how they behave on YouTube. Look what the Jamaican them was. You ever they pass social media that 20 years and you would expect say these Jamaican that call in and tell malicious lie upon me and point me as a elderly abuser put my name in a change.org and bombard my job and make me lose my work. It's just I accept it that it happened already. But look at the mindset of these people. Look at the mindset of these people. Look how they come and drag my son CJ pan the net and CJ the pan and CJ no the and them not care. And then come and talk about him. These people are lost. That's why me a hold on pan Jesus, you know. Because me and them now got hell together. Because I like say me can't see them give them two joke with a piece of tick. Eh? And I like say me a good on if you go say, you know, see me enemy, I go and joke you up down here. Morning. Anyway, if anybody wants prayer line, there's a big prayer line going on in Jamaica right now. Auntie Pauline, we used to go to the church. Pauline, I think it's Aunt Pauline Mullins or something like that. So she have a big prayer line going on. But you have to have Zoom. It's from 9 till 6 o'clock in the morning. So anybody here who want to get some prayer and you're feeling down, I put the link on Facebook page. You can press the link and go on Zoom right now and go into the prayer line. She have a all night prayer line a week time. She has send me the link and I post it on my page. So anybody feeling sick, anybody need a little word of prayer, she's a powerful prayer warrior. She and her husband and her team in Jamaica. And when them pray all night. So let me make sure, announce it. So in order for you, if you're on social media, listen to me or listen to anybody, and you want some positivity and you want some prayer, go on your phone and download Zoom and put in the ID number and go enter the prayer line. If you want, if someone a Christian here and want something to go listen to tonight, and if you know feeling sick or something is happening in your life and you want to be prayed for, you never know you can get a breakthrough right there. There are some powerful prayer warrior. She's a powerful prayer warrior. She's a woman of God, me can tell you that. And a fear wedding me go to Florida. So, if you want a prayer line to go on, go download Zoom. Go on my page on social media and download, you see the whole link. Press on the link, get the meeting ID number and go right in. And Zoom and go up on the prayer line. Make me do my part. Yes, my dear, today I went to the hairdresser. You know, the girl did a very good job and my hair is perfectly done. When I said perfectly done, I'm talking about the care and how she do my hair. It come like semi hair in a braid. Not even a tightness I don't feel. You understand? She hang on my hair with dignity. Me never see she drag it and a pluck. Me never have to come home and my hair tighter than a banja string. She hang on my hair good. So I had my hair braid back. So the only thing now me have to find is my batana oil. Away there. That's the only thing I have to, so I can put it in the pot. Yes. I choose to I choose to dash out a picture here. Cause them say me can't show no face and me not have no lash, me not have nothing. Me not have no fake eyebrow. And my eyebrow that. Yes. Me have my little grey hair pop up in my ear front. Right so. That's the only part of my head me see grey come up in. And I'm not dyeing it. I'm not doing nothing to it. You know, if me do ponytail in the summertime, me will just put them have one something now will come out. Me see it pan on the internet. You just wash your hair and you wash out and it lasts for 2 3 weeks. When if you don't see it. So I'm not doing nothing. It's like so put no permanent dye. That is like a rinse, I think. Something like a where you do, you just spray it. Them have that. Uh-huh. So it's my hair. But me come a mighty long way, I mean I lie. This is 1.5 year what a year growth. 1.5 year what a year growth. Uh-huh. Yes, me dear. Me take me look very good for 52 years old. Yes, me dear. Me not have no coal mine under me eye. Me not have that much wrinkle. Me eyelash pop out the other day because me go put in individual and me not have no luck with it. So me just grow them back. Uh-huh. And so but me think say me aging very good. Yes, me dear. I don't have that much wrinkle back up on my eye. Yeah. And I think I think I have good skin texture. I don't have no blemishes under my skin. My skin is smooth and pretty. I don't have no black spot. I don't have no bump. I don't have none of those things. I don't have it. Mm-hmm. So I just rocking the age. Yes, my dear. Uh-huh. So that is it. So when they want to come out here, come see natural hair and something. Yes, my dear. They're right there. So tell them, say, them if you come out here, come show me for them head side. And show me for them like a bongo here where they have on the head. Some of them not even have nothing for braid. Dry like a patch car. Dry like a patch car. Glad of his bossy. Those Mm-mm. Me see them come out with one. Me see them come out with one like a shampoo. I just shampoo it in and the turn and the grey turn, whatever. But me no need to do that until some of them not have none. Some of them have half a year front gone. Mm-hmm. Look like when you catch at pan church, figure church or Sunday daytime. Mm-hmm. Yes, my dear. They're not happy. They don't have none. And this all my natural hair. Yes, my dear. You know, some of them you see, and then come up here face you up themselves. Uh-huh. They come right up here face you up themselves, child. Some of them are enough. And at them are the one that come up here get trouble, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when them up with them not go take like a pride in themselves. If you go take like a baton a high and go invest. It time them come up here and invest in people's life. Them not go on social media go buy the them, you know. And try, you know. You see, them spend their money with all kind of thing. And then they go on social media go say believe kill and believe cure, you know. Anytime I see something on social media, I buy it. Me try it. Me love buy the hair oil and listen to them. And me not have hair loss problem. Once them say if you grow hair and thick me hair, I just like how me jump go buy the button oil. And I never regret it. That oil, that shit work. It make me hair thick. Me always have good hair and nice hair, head of hair still, but when I tell you say that thing thick in my hair, that shit thick in my hair, we can't even manage it. You look a short hair there. Me say the ear thick. Me I tell you, I've been put it on my head for a couple of weeks now. And when me tell you say, I miss one next one on YouTube in our shampoo buckle them I say growing here. The people them all swear to God. Say work. And if it not work, then we give you $10,000. All them foolishness there, no? Me just because them go on so me I go order it. The shampoo. But I'm telling you, the Batana oil work. You know what I could try in the future? The dreadlocks twist. That fit me, you see, man? That fit me. Me used to wear them. Me used to me wear braid all of my life in my 20s, you know, up until my 30s, 40s, and I wear braid. You know. I tell you, from in my 20s, I don't know which braid me I wear. Me Michael braid, the Shirley Temple, the twist, the this, the that. Me say I used to have some braid. Me say I am ponytail, but braid and ponytail was my favorite. I don't know what kind of hair me put in my head. Me have a whole heap of picture from in my 20s. Me I wear long braids. I got the African them and them put some braid style in my head. I want one where not to look like a puppy tail and then knot it on and me say some breed or something. And the crochet, I do the crochet enough time, but me not do the crochet. Them have one new technology come out now with a crochet, one of the girls show me. But and she said me need about 3-4 bungle if me want me hair thick and nice. And the hair come with one little something bend over and little fine and you dry through your ear. And she said when it done the hair nice. So if you don't want sew in, if you don't want put on a stocking cap and you have nice hair like a me, you can get the crochet for partner in front there so and do it. And you just run the needle through the something and carry it round. And I mean I tell you. So me I go do that one day for my birthday. And get the nuff here, but more me here nuff. Like a Diana Ross. That's what I wanted. But the hair them a human hair me I can use, you know. So she give me the website for buy it, the hair them I want. And you just put it on it. Me I do that for my birthday. And see. But it's a crochet me I could do. Braid the hair and then you put it in. And then I know. So I make sure say I buy the amount of hair. So when I know so when I go there. When I make sure say when I do my hair, me a woman love me hair enough, you know. Whether a curly hair or whatever. It's like when I love that piece of wig, me not ask you. As some me no business who want chat me. Me no business. Me no business who want chat me say how old wig be up a bed. People, I be telling you for years and years, I love hair when the hair get whole. When the hair get whole, I look more natural for me. I have not permed my hair in over 20 odd years. I have been cutting off my hair every summer. I just stopped cutting my hair a year and a half ago. You understand? And me stop and I have not done weave in over 20 years. Or 20 odd years. When I for some reason, when me put on weave sewing here in my head, my ear start crawl. Like something in there crawl. You understand? And them sweat tight and it just interfere with my nerve. Me no know. That's why you see me not put on falls here too long. That's why you see me change up my wig them. I cannot have, for some reason in my whole age too, I cannot have hair upon my head long. That's why any hairstyle me do me take off a wig put around. You understand? I cannot have nothing upon my head. It come like I'm going crazy. I'm telling you, if my hair start crawl, it start get tender. One time I go put on the lace front and glue it down. And the worst mistake I go make. The whole of my head front start feel like somebody beat me with a 4x4. It start get tender and it start hurt. When you touch the front, it come like it's sore underneath the lace front part, which part the people put in the lace front. That means say I am allergic to something. Anybody have that? Anybody get that reaction? When you take the lace front glue and glue down the head front, I cannot do it. That's why I now waste my money. I do it 1 or 2 times already, and I'm telling you, I could not wait for it come off on my head. I actually, force it off. I am telling you, when the whole around on my head side, feel like somebody beat me round the head side. It tender, which part the stocking cap stop and everything and the glue. It tender, so I think I'm allergic to it. I don't know. I don't know. Anybody get the reaction? The whole around your head front sore. So me no know how me no know how someone who know wear stack lace front wig so long. Because it come like say it has sink down in my head, in my skin. That's how the stacking. Me no know how to wear it. You know who no woman? Una put yourself in some beauty sin thing them, me no know. And I think someone was lying. I don't think I'm me alone to do so. But you just want to make una hear look whatever it is. Anybody go through that? It's not me alone. The whole of your head front sore off. One time one woman do my own, them all pin down my ears. My ears start hurt because the glue pin down piece of my ears behind the ear. That me no want it. If I get it, it got to be temporarily. It have to lift up off of that head. Now stay upon me for not 2 weeks and do whatever. It have to come off in that 1-2 days. So then so me can use the spray for a little bit and take it off. But not for do the whole work. They sit down on the dryer. I wear it myself, but I don't glue mine. Yeah, but you're not going to experience what I tell you. So when them do the big one, when them do the one where you spray, put on the glue on your head, put the stocking and put it on the dryer for dry you. Come back on, me talk about the big layer, the one where can last for a month or 3 weeks. Me the guy Jamaica and do it the first time when one girl over Portmore, she never do it. I'm telling you, it look nice, but after 1-2 days, one piece of rat if you come off of my head front. Me no want it. Just temporarily. If I'm going to do mine, I'm just going to do the spray. One little part just to keep it front. Just for 1 day or 2 days. But not for the week. Not for the week, honey. And it damage your hair front too. It damages your ear front. And them a come out with all kind of technology now. Me go on. Me can't take the sewing. The other day me do my braids and the girl sewing the braids back on my head with the thread. All that affect me too. Yes, my dear, she's sewing. After she braid my ear like this, she take the thread and she sew down the ear on top of my head with my wig. Me say to her, say, instead of putting the lace front, when me have on the big puffy ear a month ago, the natural ear me like, me tell her, say, if you sew it down with the thread, I will tell me if you go do it. That shit do the same thing to me. It make me ear, it go sew down the wig front at the side with the piece of black thread. And let me tell you something. It was feeling the same God Almighty way after a few days with the sewing down the lace front wig. And the back part, I mean back of the head where she sew up the ear with the thread and stuck the wig underneath it. That the one that give me some breather scratching there till literally make me feel bumper come up in my head back. One piece of every minute me have to back there I put oil. Me couldn't wait for take scissors to cut it out. So the only thing that make me feel good is leaving out my hair. It's true. So nothing but your own. Your own hair is the best. So you can go on. And the comb clip too. And when you push the comb clip in the head back there and keep on wearing the wig and also the elastic band The big broadband where they have under the wig, we constantly go one place every day. That shit drive me crazy. That's why you see me now wear some of the expensive wig. Because then come with the big broadband. And that trouble me too. It sink down in your head back, in the fatty part down at the head back if you're constantly wearing it every day. So that alone too. That big broad belt there, where under the something. Yes, it cause scratching too. Everything scratch me when it come to falls here. Eh? And if it catching on my face, the only time bum coming on my face is when the falls here catch me in there. You wanna see upon life when they catch me in a stop scratch. And then one big water festa bump come up in my face. One big bump. And me have to squeeze it and it hard to squeeze. It tough. And me have to squeeze it till me finally get rid of it. The ear, that are the only time bump come up in my face is when the falls here catch me in my face. It give me one bump. And I say, but how the backside is? My skin is very sensitive to falls here. That is one of the reasons why I just cut my ear off and something. Nothing sweet so with your own ear. When you come to cut off a ear short, don't even talk about summertime when you can wash your ear every day. That's the only thing I miss. Every time I bathe, whether morning I wash my hair same time. And through my hair is so curl up and pretty when it's short, I just put the mousse in there and go about my business. You're free like a bird. Nothing to interfere with you, nothing to scratch you. Because that's why my hair grows so fast, because I wash it every day. All this one to me wash it every other day too. Only when I braid it up like this, and then I left it. And then it turn thick and start get hard. So I just slap out the wig. So I say, no, I say this not right. You can't just left the hair so and just slap on the wig without combing it. So that's why you see me, because that's why you see me just feel a way when sometimes I say, what the hell if the wig blow off? What I do? Eh? What the hell if the wig blow off from my head out the door? When me go to church, you never know when the Holy Ghost touch you. Because sometimes the Holy Ghost touch you, start flash up and go on, the wig fly off. Might as well you have a wig head. And then when you do your hair like this too, it grow faster. So it give me the time now to put the oil in between. You understand? And rub it between. It's much, and then when you will see how much it grow. Because the braids is going to lift up and show you how much it grow. And you keep on oil it. You keep on putting it's much easier. And then you can do your rosemary and olive oil yourself. All you have to do is to buy the rosemary and throw it in the olive oil and make it stay in there for a few days. And put it in your head your own self. That's all. And grease your hair. Somehow that look better. Me see some of them pass social media I wear wig. And them do them blogging. They look like a Henny Shrek sister. Who the cap fit let them wear it. And then love change wig. And me no realize, say, I don't think a professional people are put on it. I think I must see them are put on it. And I tell you, that them they wig there, lace front wig come out too far in their head. A living Shrek, not a thing that go so. Some of them probably think say a hall wig fit them. When some of them are wear straight here and part in the front. And all I want fit, Because some wig no fit me. Me know what fit me. That's why me stick to the whole guns. That's why me a woman, me knows a curly hair and big hair fit me, so me stick to it. And me I wear them the hair all my life. So me know what fit me. So me stick to what fit the and I. Bouncy ear, curly ear, braiding, and certain ear. Certain wig me now wear. Uh-huh. I'm not wearing it. But some of them, you see what I wear it? Mercy. Uh-uh. Even certain deodorant, if you put it under my armpit, it hurt me. Certain deodorant me can't wear now. Mm-hmm. Certain deodorant irritates me. I will remote there. Me just wake up, people. Me went to sleep. But don't think say, I when me wake up and me look out the door and I said, what a way out the door white and pretty. But I think the sun was done. Because I was supposed to be from 7 to 12. I just a little bit. It come like about 3 or 4 inches out there. Maybe not so. But it's, and me wake up, go sleep and I'm full of energy. Me mad to go out the door, go scrape off my car. Me not ask you. That's how me feel right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me full of energy right now. Mm-hmm. I went to sleep. You come like seminative. I went to when me done talk to you earlier. I went to sleep. And me say, all right then. And when me wake up, me say, okay then. All right. And me look out the door. Me say, me see out the door nice and white. Me take some pictures too. And me say, okay. All right. Me should have go out the door, go push off the snow. But me take the thing about it, me take my windshield wiper and put up in the ear. So it get freeze down. Me didn't see nobody else didn't care like that. It look like them never know the snowstorm or come. So at least if me not feel like go, they go scrape off it. And me have the long foam broom I buy from Amazon for $35. It's very good. You make out a foam and me just push off and it long just like a broom. You have extender too. You can extend the hand and me just put it up. I extend it, you can push down and just push it off of my truck top. 1, 2, 3, just go over the side and push it. Push it to the so and push it, scrape off it, and that is it. So 1, 2, 3. Me never have time for you use a short one and a brush. We just use a foam one. And it is so anybody where want to clean off a truck fast. Go on Amazon and order the foam broom for your car if you know. So that you don't get your vehicle damaged. So I don't even see the hand one anymore. I waste of time because you can't catch on top of it chucked up. So that is what I do. When I feel pain in my hand, I take vaccine for a long time. Yeah, me dear. So you can go and chat I go on because I soon go and watch me look a movie them. Me I pay Netflix a month time, I'm not wasting. I'm not wasting it. I sure ain't. Now waste it at all. Not gonna waste it. A long time it have Netflix for over 3, 4, 5 years and now. I may not even know so me could have give it away. Give it to my sister. And I say, Say about wait, but I sit down and pay for Netflix and all. I may give it to client, my client watch it. Bam. Then they know I can't watch them movie anytime, Because I pay the monthly fee, I'm not watching it. Every month, $19 quarter my paycheck. Just like how my car wash now. I am going to go down there and cancel it until the winter over. $44 out of my account for over 3 years now. Every month. I mean, I got a car wash. I not even got a car wash in about 2 weeks now. And sometimes you have to just think, but what you do? To them, I say, I got a car wash. And when time look, I say, so no, I come. I say, no, what? No, but I go. Make it stay right there. But if you got a car wash now, the thing about it with the monthly payment, it kind of work out because when you got a car wash, you wash your car, you end up paying over $29 and $30 when you finish. When I ask you, because the cheapest package is like $25 or $27 plus tax. And if you want the premium and this and that, don't even ask if you want detail. It's going to come up to $30. So it is really and truly better when you have the monthly plan, if you can afford it. But it depends on how often you get a car wash. It work out a little cheaper, But when you really go there, when you go there, the car wash every 2 weeks, it's going to come up to about $60, to tell you the truth. Uh-huh. Yeah, man, it all come up, if it depends. If you just want to just wash and go, no problem. The cheapest that will be is about $19. If you want them go in there, car, they will clean your car and wash it for 19 or $20. And then now, them not do the dashboard. They not do certain things. They not do no detail. Yeah. So sometimes it better if you just give them the monthly payment and done. And then in the summertime you can drive through as many times as you want to. If you're not satisfied, you can go back again. When you have a monthly payment, you drive to the car wash, you go through the machine, and you wash again. If you come out to your vehicle and wash good, you go back again. But if you do that, if you go through drive through again, you have to pay. Why that 20 you want too much dollar? But once you have a monthly payment now, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. Uh-huh. And I don't have to do that. That place is pretty. I wish about that. That look like a Europe. Oh, that's nice. That is pretty. I wish about that. Oh, that is just nice. That are in the ocean open. They have some breed of pretty place around the world. Me say, they have some breed of pretty place around the world. Me not ask you. How me line up on Anna hurt me. Anybody have nothing to say? Una have nothing to chat, say una can't chat, Cause otherwise we soon go on business. Cause go watch one movie. Go search for a movie, child. I then mess up on a little plan. Tomorrow, me see if me can buy one something for tie down my head. If me not tie down my head right now, one t-shirt, me have panny, and me have a whole heap of head tie. I have a lot of head tie, but I have to go find them. I don't know where to put them. I don't know where I put the head tie. Me have. So tomorrow, and me should have stopped at the. When me go buy the food, I should have go in a beauty supply shop. Me did a chat, and me ain't going to get no lashes. But the snow is very minimum. A little bit out there. So I think if it not come every now, it would have be a problem. But a little bit. So tomorrow I can go to the store go get it. Or get the head tiles. Else me here or pull up very fast. Not gonna last me no long. It all look like say me and pussy in a fight. So I have to tie it down. Right now I want t-shirt me have two over my head. You understand? So me have to go get the head tie again. And a $9 for them, 50% them, I may have few of them. But I will have to go find it right now. I may have scarf them. But the scarf them is too silky. Them won't drop off of my head. Them they have to tie around the neck for make style. So that's the next thing too. And too silky. Jimmy Kindle. Anybody have nothing to say on that we talk about? 2.5, man. The Tonight Show. Jimmy Fallon. Me don't know. Me I could do for go fall back asleep. Me I fall back asleep no time soon. Last night, me go do it. Yesterday too. At 7 o'clock this morning, me go to bed. Because me did a chat. I watch the Bible movie with Jesus. And it is very long, at 3 hours and odd. And show is one of my favorite shows. Me already I cuss people in. And By the time me come off of Facebook and watch a Bible movie, a prayer time. And me did it. And me did it ready figure oh where am I do? Ready figure watch. Ready figure say me I go sleep. And me say backside at 5 o'clock. And me say, you know what? Marcia, me ready now. Me still now want to sleep, you know. And then me said, me nah better go up on the prayer line. And then me did and feel guilty. And say, why go watch movie and go and I watch video on social media? Dan Jingle Bell run. Dan figure go up on the prayer line. So me just go up on the prayer line. And the prayer line never done until 7:30. And then after that, me go chat a little bit. I think me come on social media. I don't remember. Because I never sleep and then I go back go sleep. One battle after another. So that are the thing. Oh, that cute little boy. So me never sleep. And then me go up on the road and me come back and me eat something and sleep and bite me. And me not too long wake up. And me say, when me wake up every light on. And me say, all right then. So me just go eat little something. Me kind of feel a little hungry. Me kind of feel a little hungry. And then me something there. Me I look. Strangest thing. Overcomer. Respect. Mary. Let me see. Might as well go watch that again. Da, 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 Mary, Mother of Jesus. No, I don't want to watch that. I watched that last night already. Me press the wrong thing. Credit. I don't want to watch it. How we get back to subtitle off? How we get back to the upper top? Me I always have a problem with that. I don't want to I don't know how come how we do for bring it back upper top. Oh, perfect. Me always have a problem to bring it back to net. When I press for a movie, I want to go back. Okay, I reach back so. But me no want press. Okay, press okay. Hold on there. How will me do? Yes, dear. So that is it. I'm trying to find. You'll never find. Da 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 da. Someone to call you and love you like I do. What are we, my dear? Dominate Netflix. My dear, I want number one movie. You know, them have all. Let me see which one. Queen Charlotte. That look like a show drama. For Royal Bride, unexpected march of transformed young Queen Charlotte marriage. Ignite a love so powerful, change their world. Now watch can't bother with them now. Them they show that with them they will a big frock. Not today. Uh-uh. You know them thing there. Then there's something that come like a series to me. I mean in a serious business. It's a one self-made millionaire. Self-made. This is a Madam C.J. Walker story. That's a nice one. But we're tired for watch them one day. We watch that show there all the time. Mm-mm. Oh, I can't see the remote. Okay. Fit. Yeah, that's a very good movie. The Madam C.J. Walker movie. Our Planet. Americans. This is one our Great Planet Park. This is a National Geographic. Let me see this one here. An artist find romance with a chef in Italy and embark on a life-changing journey of love, loss, resilience, and hope across cultures and continent. Black and white couple. So, the king, the land, romance, Americans' inheritance, fight a changing Aries clash with his hard-working employee knows for her irresistible smile, which he cannot stand. King the land. I love what them show. It's a kind of like a Cinderella business. Limited series. I don't want to watch no series. That is not going to work for me. Oh, that all of them are series made. She escaped an abusive relationship with her little girl and an $18 scraping by cleaning out. She counts every penny as she strive for a better life. This is one is called Made. It's a drama. Limited series. I don't want to watch no series. Not going to work today for me. Queen. Me now what does anybody have nothing to talk about? They can't talk, you know. Cause me soon gone. And if we not talk, then me do have, if we not have something to talk about. What is it no want to talk about? Coach Carter, the dream girl. The whole time, Cindy. Christmas movie. The Christmas Chronicles. Let me see if them have other series like that. I love Christmas show and I would like. Let me see. Let me see what I hear this if they make one new one. This is from 18, Christmas Chronicles. That are from 2018 and they still have it up same way. And it's number 3. It's number 3 Christmas movie. Huh? The Christmas are gone. My favorite is Cinderella, I know. Me don't care anybody want to say. And I love the little karate movie them. That's my thing. Anything with exciting when we can participate in. I say, yes, lick him down. Oh, yes, my dear. See it ya. Oh, only 3 episodes. Only 3 episodes and give. Different series, different side of Moses are explored in the documentary series that shed light on a man navigating personal struggles and a driven mission. Testament, the story of Moses. Well, me can go watch that. 3 episode, 2024. That was written. All right, me watch that. Resume episode 3. Uh-uh. Me start from the beginning. Now we find something I like. Start from the beginning. Da, 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 da. It's a document series. That's the only thing I can watch now because it's a Christian thing. That's the only thing. I like these Bible movies. I mean, like them in a cartoon farm too.
Tonight is different from all other nights. All the firstborn in the land of Egypt will die. From the firstborn of Pharaoh to the firstborn of the poorest nation.
And listen, only they listen. Until YouTube can cut you off. Only don't have nothing to say. I want you to have people from can't talk, you know.
Sacrificial lamb prepared with bitter herbs.
Lamb with bitter herb.
Eat it with bread without leaven, for there is no time for it to rise.
Lamb with bitter. Take a lamb's blood.
Around the doors of your houses to show where you live as a protection from my vengeance.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for the house of Moses.
I'm looking for the house of
I
Moses.
frightened Moses. There must be another way.
I am the destroyer.
Inside, quickly. Quickly.
And so the 10th plague begins. Death of the firstborn.
Uh-huh. I do a movie I'm love to watch. I want to make Facebook spoil up on a fun night. Me used to show, you know, make you watch movie night with me. And Facebook mess up everything, them a demon out here. Remember, me used to make you watch movie.
Plague is so devastating because it's saying every firstborn in Egypt, from the Pharaoh's firstborn to like the nobody's firstborn to like the cattle, they're all gonna die. For Christianity, this is a foreshadowing of the New Testament and Jesus Christ, blood of the Lamb, the sacrifice of the Lamb, and it's only by His blood that you're going to be saved. Exodus, only by the blood of this Lamb on the doorpost that you're going to be saved.
It was the marking of the Hebrew homes with the blood of the Lamb on the doorpost that caused the angel to pass over and over.
That's where we get the term Passover from. Passes over their houses and instead strikes the Egyptians.
I can't hear it until Facebook cut off it. The YouTube cut off it.
Ahmed.
That's how when the first plague strike, you know. Every firstborn start dead, you know.
One way of thinking about it is tit for tat. What does Pharaoh do at the beginning of Exodus? But he kills the male children. And here it's the first one. We're getting it. The story is coming full circle. What you tried to do to mine, I'm now giving to yours.
Pharaoh was furious. Let me see what you say.
Ancient rabbinic tradition does not celebrate the suffering that the plagues deliver to the people in Egypt.
This I want to have 3.
Part of the Passover Seder,
But me never expect no chatting for there, so it's not going to work for me. Me go up on YouTube, go watch the whole series. Go watch a movie without chatting.
Drop of wine out of our cups with our finger and place it on the edge of our plate. It is wrong to take pleasure in the suffering of others, whether they are people who have harmed us or whether they are innocent people, and therefore we symbolically diminish our joy.
Pharaoh, I go find out saying Pitney dead there now. Moses is married to a black woman.
12, you have the destroyer is coming down, and sometimes that's understood as the angel of death. It doesn't say God. But
The angel of death.
It does say God did it. So I don't know if this is trying to put distance between God and what God is doing.
And there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead.
Uh-huh.
The redactors and biblical authors have substituted a death angel to absolve God from some of the more fierce and some of the more vengeful character that would be associated with any God who would take the lives of children and the lives of the innocent.
What God asked you to.
Pharaoh having son catch up or something. I love Bible movie, you know. I mean, if you don't like it, I love Bible movie. It keep you in line in some sort of way. These are things that you're supposed to watch when you go to bed. So back in the days, YouTube never used to get them free, but you might get them free, you know. You can watch them. Uh-huh.
I look at that last plague, and it is absolutely devastating. It's all the reasons why you hear these arguments against God. How could a loving God allow this to happen? What kind of vengeful God would do this? You would kill all the firstborn. What kind of merciless God are you? And I'll be totally honest, there's not a good answer for that. But just on a humanity level, that is devastating.
All the firstborn in Egypt. Pharaoh, go look for Moses, you know. Watch out.
My brother won't at the home. I must go to him.
Watch out.
Moses is not here.
Too ashamed to stand face to face with me. My son is dead.
Children have died too. At your hands. You were one. No man could stand in your way.
Your God is nothing but a murderer.
He is the giver of life.
He is the giver and the taker. When I hear it, that's all you can get.
Go to the desert. Go now.
Cause any time put it on the TV screen, if you two work out half.
As you leave now.
This is when Pharaoh went to Moses and I call when his son dead.
Stay with us. I must clear Egypt's loss with you. He's lost.
Escape. Quickly. Pharaoh changes his mind.
What type of weapon makeup and lip and something when they wear back in them days? That's how you pretty up on yourself so. I wanna Pharaoh. Cause back in them days, them first wear eyeliner and something. I them a wear the eyeliner them and them. And they will put jewelry and something either.
Beloved boy.
You brought this evil into my house.
You pushed Moses to this calamity. And what happened? You thought you were invincible, invulnerable.
I commune with gods.
To you,
But you commune with God, but the wrong God. I'm moving me a watch. When I can hear it? Cause that's all I get tonight. If they want to stream anything, they can go and stream Moses.
Bow to me.
Bow to me.
I'm begging you to eat.
Bow. I am Pharaoh, king of the Nile.
Goshen.
The Egyptians urged the people to hurry and leave the country.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 33.
We shall all die.
Everything now moves very quickly. It's as though there sort of is a collapsing of time. You've been here all these years. How long? 210, 400? Things track it. A slave is not in charge of their time. A slave is told where to be and when. Now, for the first
Me
time,
turn on the
told
eating,
when to
that's
go.
it. Me.
They are no longer
When
slaves
the
of
heat
time.
is on, me
Slaves in
can't
charge of
sleep
time.
properly. But when me turn it down to like the 70s, like 69, 70s, it kind of look a cooler. That's it. Me a sniff so. I need to turn it. But when it warmer, me sleep. Me kind of look a bit. Me a doze off and a doze off.
And the Lord had given the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they granted them what they requested. Thus, they plundered the Egyptians.
Plundering is the word that I typically have heard translate to Hebrew, but let's not mince words. It's the same idea. We're going to get ours now. Actually, this was such a problem in early Judaism that the Jewish philosopher Philo, he argued, no, this was payment for services rendered. It wasn't really plundering or despoiling. It's something that we deserved and we got because of all that we've gone through. I just wish the Bible came with footnotes. Like, what are you trying to get across by that, other than the tables have turned?
Uh-huh. The Egyptian come and give them gold and all kind of something. And wait, you know.
Is this what we are to become? This?
Didn't you give me jewels to wear when we were betrothed? Today is also a betrothal. 400 years, Moses. Let them celebrate.
Uh-huh. I gotta go turn the heat up. It's annoying. But if I can't sleep in it, if the place is nice and cool, I can sleep and go under the blankets. But if it's hot, me kind of torment. It's like me just a doze when I sleep. I can't sleep properly. But if I turn it down where it's a kind of like a coolish then, but then my sinus is acting up.
Our departure from
It
Canaan,
one way or the other.
the land of milk and honey. After 400 years, that day is finally
I'm glad me not have allergy. It is a form of allergy too, you know. 'Cause I know a doctor give me one allergy pill, I'm gonna take it.
Like toil, hardship, suffering. We had forgotten who he was.
And when me eat, I know some my sinus act up
God
too.
spoke to me on the mountain.
And when me eat, I know some it give me problem too.
Here we are standing.
Me know me eat some type of food and it causes me for sniff too.
Do we suddenly trust Pharaoh to let us go?
Milk and
How
cheese.
many times has he changed his plans?
Milk and
This
cheese.
whole thing might be a trap. No. The only trap now is here. In our minds.
From this day, our God is our betrothed.
And we are his bride.
Moses!
Wherever you go,
I go.
I will go. And where you stay, I will stay.
Let that Pharaoh.
Moses leads this group back out of Egypt. Bithiah joins him in his exodus from Egypt. And I think that is telling. And I think that says a whole lot about who Moses had become and the degree to which he impressed even his own family to follow him.
In the Midrash, there's one poignant version.
That a Pharaoh, I want a Pharaoh sister,
The
Pharaoh.
daughter of the Pharaoh was a first.
Where raised Moses. I
And
went
she
and follow
would
him.
have died in the plague of the firstborn. But God says, because you saved Moses, I'm going to save you. That's the point where she's adopted by God and saved from the final plague.
So many Muslims, when they think about the adopted mother of Moses,
They
they
adopted.
think of a person who has been oppressed by Pharaoh as
Oh,
well.
that's why she was
And
saved
in
by.
fact, in
But
extra Quranic literature, it said that when Moses comes back, she is actually one of the first to accept his message. And it's narrated that Pharaoh then proceeded to torture her, and that God rescued her from the horrendous torture that Pharaoh himself was exerting upon her. So she becomes, in the Islamic tradition, an inspiration for women who are caught in domestic violence, who need an escape, and that she can be a figure to look towards.
that was his mother, adopted mother.
Moses.
On a ear in it, or not ear.
Has lost sight.
On a ear in the movie.
Israelites! Let us go! Let us go!
What you say? Does anyone seems a jump while watching me? Anyone seen a jump while watching me? Watching MC? Does anyone see a jump while watching MC? What do you mean by that?
From the Passover,
what do you mean by that, Leo?
Text that if God had not taken us out of Egypt, we still would have been slaves to Pharaoh. It doesn't mean we still would have been slaves. It means psychologically.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean a jump while watching me? What do you mean by that, Leo?
To our master.
I don't understand. What that mean?
To heal from Stockholm syndrome is the minimization of the captive, where you see that they were not people.
Does anyone seems a jump while watching MC? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
And they're free, they're liberated.
I don't understand what you mean, Leo. What do you mean watching me? A jump white watching me?
I made a sacrifice to our Lord.
Me not get it.
Finally saved us from this.
No, we have misjudged Haman. One tribe of workers leaves, so will others. The Nubians, the Hittites. Foundations will crumble. Prepare the army.
Majesty, I beg you.
We're not here?
Prepare the army.
Pharaoh said prepare the army.
I think there's a lot to be said in the fact that it was that 10th plague that personally affects Pharaoh that was like, that's the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak.
I think when Pharaoh gets to the point where he realizes that the son is gone, his heart is filled with retaliation.
And then Pharaoh changes his mind and chases them. I sometimes picture like a cat and mouse game, you know, where the cat is chasing the mouse and has it in his mouth, and lets it go and revives it a little bit, and then goes back and starts playing.
We're not here?
That's the picture I get here of God in this story.
Me sleep already in a Leo.
Canaan is north. This way.
We will be crossing for the Philistine land.
Who not hear it good? Come in and turn up the TV in the eye.
And we'll have to fight.
Depend 29.
It's the only way, Moses.
The north.
Across the desert! To the promised land!
Harold! He's shown us the way!
Now that way leads us to the sea! Between Migdol and Baal Zephon!
I've seen this once before!
Or we'll be trapped!
It led me back to you!
I'm telling you, brother!
It's a sign!
We'll need a fleet of 1,000 ships to leave Egypt that way!
When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them on the road through the Philistine country, though that was shorter. For God said, if they face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. So God led the people round by the desert road toward the Red Sea.
There are many interpretations why God led the people in a strange and funny direction. And explanations range from military reasons or some promise of a deliverance through the water sources that they would need. And all of those may have a kernel of truth to it. But the Torah is meant to be a text which speaks to us to this day. And therefore, the message that is most relevant from the journey that God took them on is that the way that you thought you needed to go in life, God says, I'm the one who's got you. I know the way that you need. Follow me.
By day, the Lord went ahead of them in a pillar of cloud to guide them on their way. and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so that they could travel by day or night.
Wow, God is great.
And the Egyptians pursued.
Lead them to the water, you know.
Told you, brother. There's nothing here but the sea.
Nothing here but the sea.
We need to go back.
Nope.
Must have a purpose.
The Egyptians, all Pharaoh's horses and chariots, horsemen and troops, pursued the Israelites and overtook them as they camped by the sea near Pi-Hahiroth, opposite Baal-Zephon.
Alas, Moses, what does God say?
Stretch your rod.
It was a trick.
We can't hear.
Pharaoh will slaughter us very live.
We can't hear.
No! Look, he's right! Moses is right!
God provides them with this saving grace, this visual, impossible presence that they also recognize not only is serving as a compass, but is also a force of protection.
Tell them to go around it. You cannot, Majesty. Every time we try to move, it moves with us. My lord, it seems to be alive.
Fair, now why hear that? We got protect them.
The man who finds a way around that thing will be my heir.
I'm telling you. Let me see. You're going to bed, me not going to bed. Who want to watch it? Me listen to it. I ain't not talking right now. Me I watch Moses. A blessing season. Better than a chat foolishness on social media. Or if you don't want to watch this, you can go on the prayer line. There's a Zoom going on.
Moses. Lift up your staff.
Lift up your star. Lift up it.
Stretch out your hand. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, And the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night.
Why did the Red Sea part? Some Bible scholars argue that if it did happen, as it's described in the Bible, it's because of an earthquake, and the earthquake opened a fissure, and all this water drained away from the sea, and attributing it to an incident of nature. That was not the intent of the biblical author. The Bible makes no bones about it. God empowers Moses to raise his staff, and it's a miracle.
Majesty. Ours will not accept that.
You see that? This is God. You see that? This is God. You must have faith.
Then
Would you save yourself?
I want to see miracle in front of them, they still not have no faith.
No. Little me. God needs all of us. All of his children. All of us.
Go back while there's time. We'll never make it through that alive.
I would rather drown.
I'll go on in.
There are so many great midrashic teachings relating to the splitting of the sea, and one great teaching is that the angels looked up and said, God, these are the people you're saving. They worshipped idols and the Egyptians worshipped idols. Humans are all garbage. They're all the same. And God said, you're missing something. They go, what? He goes, look. They're walking together. That's the key.
Oh.
Forget whatever they did. Everybody's going to mess up in life. But as long as humans can learn to stick together and to work with each other, that's what God's waiting for.
They'll perish in the sea. It's madness to follow them.
Now.
There, God, flee! Do you don't the evidence of your own eyes?
Majesty, our children have already been taken. These are your best warriors. Prepare my chariot. Majesty, we will run them down and kill them all.
And so the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea on the dry ground. And the waters were a wall to them on their right and on their left.
That's a holy miracle back in the days, Baba.
The Egyptians pursued.
And then surely John.
Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. At daybreak, the sea went back to its place. The water flowed back and covered the chariots and horsemen. The entire army of Pharaoh that had followed the Israelites into the sea. Not one of them survived.
One of my daughters, when she was 10 years old, came home from Sunday school, and this was a story they read, the Red Sea story, and where they all died in the Red Sea. And she was very distraught. She said, "Why would God do that? Aren't they God's children too?" And I thought to myself, dang girl, that's a really good insight right there. You know, why would God do that?
So the story, where it's told in the Quran, ends with the drowning of Pharaoh. When the story is told, he does say that, you know, I believe in the God of Aaron and Moses, but it's too late at that point.
There's actually an interesting story. Gabriel, one of the great, angels, he tells Muhammad that there are two people I hate most. Satan and Pharaoh. Gabriel says that I was so scared that Pharaoh would convert to Islam right before his death. I started putting mud in his mouth so that he wouldn't convert to become Muslim or to believe in God.
In whole of Egypt there, may I tell you. You leave Pharaoh.
There are among the Dead Sea Scrolls a short piece that's a scroll that's representing part of the book of Exodus. It's a damaged fragment, but there clearly was a long song attributed to Miriam. This is a victory song. The people have escaped, and God is the warrior that defeated the Egyptians and saved the people. It says, "Who is like unto you, Yahweh, among the gods?" In other words, you're the greatest God of all. This is the first important theological message of Jewish, Christian, Muslim tradition, and it comes attributed to the mouth of a woman.
Moses is saved through water like Noah is. With Noah, there's the water that recedes and then landing on dry land to start over again. And then you have the Red Sea incident, which is the water splits, the dry land is in there, and that is life for them, so they get to the other side, so they can start their new life as a nation. But they're connected, and I think the connection is that when God saves, creation gets involved.
On it here? Wanna still there, listen? Okay, good. There's 1 and 2. Get a Jesus right there.
Yeah.
Then Moses led the people of Israel from the Red Sea, and they went into the desert of Shur. For 3 days they traveled in the desert without finding water.
Here's this shocked, traumatized people that are now in the wilderness and have every reason to be confused, frightened, uncertain. They very literally don't know where they are. They've got plenty of experiences demonstrating clearly to them that their God is real and that their God has rescued them, but they're being asked to imagine forward into something that is beyond what they can picture. And they're following Moses, but they also know that Moses can't picture it either.
Give me a sign, Milo.
They've been slaves and they just got free just when they thought it was over. It's not over. And right there, it captures it. That's life. You pass one test and you learn something from it, but you're not there yet. And the message of the Torah is that you never arrive. It's more about the journey than the destination.
Where are you?
It's more about the journey than the destination.
Starving.
The people are afraid, Moses.
He no longer speaks to me. God, he is gone.
Perhaps not. Perhaps he tests you here.
This time is too much.
Moses in a lose faith, you know, that's why I see promise, go to the promised land. So if Moses can't lose faith, we can sometime too.
Show them the way.
God's will find water today. We turn south.
Canaan is north, brother.
I know. We're going south to Midian.
To Midian.
To the mountain where he first spoke to me.
We're going to the promised land.
We will get there.
How will we survive? What will we tell our people?
He will provide.
In the desert, the whole community grumbled against Moses and Aaron. The Israelites said to them, "If only we had died by the Lord's hand in Egypt. There we sat around pots of meat and ate all the food we wanted. You have brought us out into this desert to starve this entire assembly to death."
No faith.
The road is long, the challenges are many, and you see this tiredness that happens for the people.
Let me see how much people
where they
left
get
by
more
here.
snappy, and you wonder, how can these people be so ungrateful? Didn't they see everything that happened to them? Yeah, you're saying that when you just walked out of this air conditioning room. These people have been suffering and being saved, suffering and being saved. They were broken at so many points, and it'd be stranger if they didn't complain.
The narrow road lead to heaven, and the broader road lead to hell. It's a journey with the Lord Jesus. Never ending road. Until death.
In the morning, there was a layer of dew around the camp. When the dew was gone, thin flakes like frost on the ground appeared on the desert floor. The Lord said, I will rain down bread from heaven for you.
The Israelites complain that they're hungry, and God performs a miracle by sending down manna from heaven. Scientists have told us that there is a species of plant lice that feed on the tamarisk tree, which is present in Sinai, and they exude a resinous substance that's sweet to the taste and white in appearance.
So science want to say and a God do it.
Dried meat into bread. He has spoken.
In the Sinai experience or the wilderness experience, I think we see the maternal side of God, because women were the ones who changed agricultural materials into edible form.
See, brother? Sign.
We have God the warrior in the signs and wonders and fighting the Pharaoh's armies, and now, metaphorically at least, we have God the mother providing.
David and Ellen have been hoarding, now there's not enough to go around.
Took it to party. It's good for 2 days, no more. God bless us with his bounty. This is how you repay him. Throw them out. Let them fend for themselves.
No, stop, 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 stop.
Do as I say.
Anger has undone you before. God has been compassionate. Let us be too.
She's right, brother. What would he want from us?
How can you ask me that? It's all my heart has ever sought.
Then let your mind seek it.
You cannot learn until you nullify everything you've learned before. So to me, the wilderness is not about a place of predatory animals. It's a space of nil. It's nothing. There's nothing there. Are there enemies? Are there threats? Yes, there's going to be all of that. But that's not the point. The point is that the lesson and values of what I need to teach you, it cannot happen in Egypt. Too much history there. Can't happen in Israel. There's too much to build. And I think that's what the wilderness is.
Children of Israel.
For 5 days, we gather food every morning. Only what we need for that day. And on the 6th day, we gather enough so we can rest on the 7th. We were made in God's image, and on the 7th day we rest, yes?
Yes.
Yes. A holy day.
Da-da-da.
A day to remind ourselves of how much we owe him. Let this be long.
The Sabbath is a really interesting institution as we think about the ancient Israelites and the biblical world. As far as we know, there's nothing like it in any of the other cultures around ancient Israel. So in that sense, I guess we could call it an Israelite invention.
The first reference to Sabbath is in Exodus 16 with the gathering of the manna, like on the day of the sixth day, gather twice as much, and rest on the seventh day, just like God did.
There's a phrase we use: more than the Jews have kept the Sabbath has kept the Jews. This is exactly what the people needed at that point. God, through Moses, needed to declare a point where he said, just stop. No more labor, and take stock of what you have and count your blessings. And if we just would be present and realize there's nothing wrong in the present moment, we can make it.
Having survived starvation and the wrath of Pharaoh, the Israelites soon face a new enemy on the journey south to Mount Sinai.
They're not alone.
Those are people. This is their land.
Many of the people of the ancient Near East were not Israelites and were enemies of the Israelites. A good example is the Amalekites.
Amalekites, yeah.
Moses! Bandits! They crept up on us in the dark. We fought them off, but there were too many of them. Women and children were taken. I need more men. Amalekites, slave traders. We camp here. Give the order. Let's get our people back.
The Amalekites. The Amalekites camp.
Quickly to position.
So the Israelites, did they leave with swords and shields and arrows and like what? How could they wage war against the Amalekites? This is actually a very ancient Jewish midrash that says basically they picked clean the Egyptian soldiers who died in the Red Sea and their bodies were washed up on the shore and they sort of pilfered their stuff, which is a great answer. It's not what the Bible says. The Bible says nothing, but you wonder, how did this happen?
Lead your children to victory.
God says, I brought you out of Egypt with an outstretched arm and a strong hand.
So you tell me now.
Moses' arms are doing exactly that.
So which part is if you not fight my enemy then?
He functions as a symbol, as a conduit.
Joshua! You're over here!
And as long as their eyes are cast towards heaven, then they succeed in battle.
Hurry, stay close to me.
And if they don't, then they fail.
Moses grows weary. But his arms remain steady. The Israelites emerged victorious from the fight.
What is it?
The fighting over spoils!
Enough! 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 The next man who fights the blow dies! Dies! Remember who we are! A nation! A nation of the faithful! Move!
Oh, no, still there, said we. All right. Okay. If I 1 and 2 there, said we, no
Do I
problem.
need such a people?
Walk with them in love,
And if I don't find it,
and the fault lies with you.
Love was turned from us as children, remember?
Billy, they
Lord
hurt me
has
so
never
much.
taken us out of Egypt.
The Wandering in the Wilderness story is basically about this ragtag group of deeply traumatized and scarred and dysfunctional freed slaves stumbling through.
Part of the lesson is God may give you a vision. God may give you a dream. More often than not, it's not going to actually materialize the way that you want it to, but it'll be something better. The people of God were expecting the promised land, and they thought they got an express ticket. But no, there are things that are that need to be worked on the inside before I take you to the outside places.
Israel moves from one form of servitude to another form of servitude, which is to Yahweh. The goal of the Exodus story is not be free. It's go to the mountain to worship God. Get the commandments, to get the law, so you know how to act, and so you know how to worship.
They still have the spiritual struggle to endure. Even though they've been politically liberated, they still have the task of being spiritually liberated.
I've come to speak with him, find him again. I've seen you this way before. I cannot lead my people without God. How do I walk with them and search for him at one at the same time?
Many years ago, you took my sheep to pasture so I could be free and attend to my people.
You were a good servant. You have servants too. Choose them wisely. Use them. And then you may go to him in good conscience and ask for his help.
Jethro shows up again. And then he watches Moses conducting business and receiving all of these different people who have disputes. And Moses is the only judge and jury. And Jethro sees him doing this, and Jethro tells him,
Jethro was a
"You
black
can't carry
man.
on like this. You're going to burn yourself out." And then Jethro says to him, "Here's what you need to do," and he describes to him how to set up a system of courts. Jethro is, in my view, this wonderful example of how somebody who is not Jewish brings the best ideas and insights of his religious traditions to help. And Moses is smart enough to accept the wisdom, even though it comes from a different culture.
It's still here. The story of our life.
Oh, come Moses is married to.
How does it end, I wonder? I must go and seek his help.
You will.
Tell the story to our children, so they understand.
Once again, Moses ascends the great mountain to speak with God. There was thunder and lightning with a thick cloud over the mountain. Mount Sinai was covered with smoke because the Lord descended on him in fire. The smoke billowed up from it like smoke from a furnace, and the whole mountain trembled violently.
Way to find you! Speak to me! Are you finished with me? I'm not finished with you! Do you hear me? I don't know what to do, God. To go. I'm lost without you.
I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself. If you will obey my voice and keep my covenant, then you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which you shall speak to the children of Israel. Weeks pass. The Israelites wait in the shadow of Mount Sinai for Moses' return.
For 40 days and nights he has been gone.
He will return.
I'm not sleeping. I am still
The first
here.
time their leader is not in front of their face. the person who's taken them out, who has served really as the father of the nation, he's not there. And they look up and there's this experience that is so awesome and so scary when you don't know where tomorrow or how you're going to survive or what's going to happen going forward. That's when you could do a lot of bad stuff.
What's this? We need a God who others recognize. A God like other gods. We have Egyptian gold. Before we leave, we will melt it down and make a God that will protect us.
Moses has protected us.
Do you truly believe your brother is still alive? Do you? You are the firstborn, brother. It is time to reclaim your position.
And Aaron said to them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me. And he received the gold from their hand, and he fashioned it with an engraving tool, and made a molded calf.
Remember, it is the disobedience that causes the plagues back in Egypt. But it's the disobedience of the people on the other side of the wilderness where they construct this God. Is that disobedience that caused them to take a journey that should not have been any more than 10 days to last 40 years.
Aaron, who is Moses' own brother and the high priest of Israel, he's the one who makes the golden calf because he feels threatened by the uproar among the Israelites. So just to calm them down, he makes them this god. Famously, Moses descends from Sinai at the very moment they're offering worship to the golden calf. It's heartbreaking.
It's Moses.
Moses mad you now. Can come back and see them and make golden calf.
Nothing. All for nothing.
Moses, he's so appalled and so outraged, he takes the 2 tablets on which the 10 Commandments have been written and smashes them.
Anger control issues. That is a theme that you see throughout Moses' life.
This struggle with anger is something that we can learn a lot from. Moses is somebody who loses his cool, lashes out, and then has to figure out how to pick up the pieces again.
Help me!
He answered my call. And he gave me his greatest gift. His laws. And you, all of you, broke my heart.
Moses have an anger problem, so that's why we have anger problems. Some way.
To change days past, one needs forgiveness. Remember?
Leave me. No. Go away. My Lord. I have failed you, my Lord.
It is time. I let loose a flood once and spared only Noah. I could let loose fire this time and spare only you.
Burn them all. But my Lord, we might have gone to the promised land if you had not led me this way. None of this would have happened.
What point in reaching the promised land if you do not know how to live there? You may have freedom, but you cannot keep it without truth. We will begin anew.
No! Forgive them. Forgive us. Forgive me. Forgive.
Once again, God's had it. I'm gonna kill everybody and I'll just start over with you. And Moses talks him out of it. Like, that's rash. Think about this. What will the Egyptians say? You brought us out into the desert just to kill us?
Let him go. They rebelled against you. Against God. Let him go. He deserves to die. You should make them an example to the others. You should not commit murder. This is the law. Law. The one I destroyed. Let him go.
Recite the laws to us, Moses. Let us recite them to one another until we no longer need to. Because the laws will be written in us.
You should not make any graven images. You should not have another God before me. should not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. You shall not covet. You shall not.
What really alienated the children of Israel in the wilderness was the lack of covenant. And the reason they remained in the wilderness as long as they did was to seal the covenant. God could have taken them to Canaan land at any point, but they were not ready.
Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Honor your father and mother. You should not commit adultery.
You shall not bear false witness.
The Bible never uses the word commandments. It does say 10, but there are 10 things, 10 barim, 10 issues, 10 precepts. The first 5 deal with the human relationship to God. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not take the name of God in vain. The last 5 commandments are social. They're about people getting along with each other, doing right by each other.
You shall not covet your neighbor's house or anything that is your neighbor's.
God says you cannot just be left without structure. That's not the point. I didn't take you out to become nothing. I took you out to become something. And therefore, these laws are the beginning of a moral code that is going to revolutionize the entire world.
Why are you sad, Moses?
For all I've done wrong. For all I still have left to do.
You have done well. You brought them out of Egypt as God asked you to. You gave them laws to live by. You gave them life. What more would you ask of yourself?
I must lead them to the promised land.
They will get there on their own. Without you.
The 3 big players in this story, Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, they don't make it to the promised land.
The single most poignant and tragic moment, I would argue, in all of the Bible is that Moses, who has been charged with God to perform this difficult, dangerous task, led the Israelites through the desert for 40 years and faithfully performs that task to completion, but is not allowed to join the children of Israel in the promised land, is heartbreaking.
Look, Moses.
of Moses to enter the promised land resonates with me in a contemporary fashion in the life of Martin Luther King Jr. The night before he died, he echoed the sentiments of Moses. He said, I've been to the mountaintop. I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I'm here to tell you, you will get to the promised land. It is almost as though he was channeling Moses in that moment. And if the Moses story means anything, that is that even once you reach Canaan, even once you have freedom in name, it still requires a struggle. What it takes to get free is different than what it takes to stay free.
As long as you walk in a narrow road of God, you're gonna have problems.
And I will never get there.
No. But your children will.
Moses.
Come inside now.
And Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in Moab, as the Lord had said. Since then, no prophet has risen in Israel like Moses, who the Lord knew face to face, who did all those signs and wonders the Lord sent him to do in Egypt, to Pharaoh, to all his officials, and to his whole land. For no one has ever shown the mighty power or performed the awesome deeds that Moses did in the sight of all Israel.
All right. It finished, you know. It finished. Well, want to learn from this. There's a lot to be learned. There's a lot to be learned from these Bible movies. Let me see. Why the black of your eyes so far in the corner of your eyes? Go ask Jesus Christ that question there. Go ask Jesus Christ that question there. Don't ask me how you met me. Go ask nature. That's all. Me just don't watch Moses show. And Moses show is a testimony and an inspiration about faith, perseverance, and what God wants us to do. And also it's a teaching of patient, kind, and most of all, what you take from this movie. You can't have anger problem when you work with Jesus. You must be obedient to the word. I don't know where you get out of my platform when you come over here, but my platform is a inspiration. You see, the thing about it, most of you people are lost. Me not lost. Me just a wonder, but me not lost. And you come over my platform at 2 o'clock in the morning. You don't hear no cursing, you don't hear nothing. All you heard if you were being attentive, but you come over here for fast. Don't look at don't look at the body. You must look at the soul. And the soul was here tonight bringing Moses' story of how Jesus have him, because there's no other like Moses. God has never transformed in power into any prophet or any Christian that ever walked on this planet. Or nobody ever seen him or heard his voice as how Moses has. And the only thing you can't cover, you can find fault of the body. But don't find fault of the body, find fault of the spirit. And you can't find fault of the spirit because you're not Jesus Christ. You understand? The thing about it, regardless of how the picture is taken, you go all the way around the corner. Go ask the camera. You lean sideways, ask the camera. So you come over my page now to criticize. So you come like some of them people when I walk with Moses. It's a challenge. The road is narrow and the road is wide. Take one a road. So what I'm gonna go back to my people who have the perseverance to stay on this platform in 2 o'clock in the morning, wherever you are in the world, without any form of chatting, without any form of seeing any pictures that has been transformed here tonight. But they were listening. Because some people may hope and can't sleep and they could have been on any other platform. But they were listening. They were here keeping each other company. Because me know they're here because they still log on. But you know it for yourself now. Because you need God to renew a right spirit in you and create in you a clean heart. All you can come over here and look at me. If you say me taking picture sideways and the eye gone all the way around the corner. So when you take a picture sideways, where you supposed to do? When you take a picture in one camera and you're taking a picture of a 3D camera, a camera that is a AI camera, the upgrade of an iPhone 16, and you take a picture, your eye go all the way. Where you supposed to go if you look certain way? You're not supposed to go all the way and move around, all the way around the corner. You're supposed to stay steady. Your eye not follow what direction you're going. So your eye, if your eye stay in a center, then what happens is only when your eyes are staying in a center, if you look straight, is when you're looking straight. I was looking sideways. So if you're looking sideways, I'm not get angry at you tonight, come I go on my bed with peace. If you're turning your eye sideways and you go all the way, your eye is supposed to movement. That means say your eyes are fit. If your eyes are not moving to the direction where you're looking, that means there's something wrong with it. That means your eye not real. But if your eyes have these, what you call it, these optical nerves, and it is moving, and it go all the way around, then I saw you supposed to stay. I saw you supposed to stay. Go and take a picture of yourself, and you look sideways and take a camera and see if your eye is straight. There is no way under God creation that you can take a picture sideways and you're looking sideways and your eye stays straight sideways. Go test it and come back. Come tell me. Go test it and send it to me on my phone. 860-777-7108. And me want to see if your eye is straight. If your eye not go to the direction of how you're looking. So then how the eye is supposed to position? Then if you're moving a eye and it goes straight on, you're supposed to move and go straight on too. Bull. But anyway, I'm going to go to my bed. I want to say to the people who up here that was listening to the movie, if you could hear it, because it's the wicked people that make one nasty. Not because normally when I show a movie over the years, and I've been doing it, me always put the camera on the TV. But you know nowadays I have a lot of haters out here. They're trying to criticize, they're trying to do whatever. So things that I used to do, I can't do it anymore. because everything I do is screenshot put out. You can see roach pan wall, you can see fly pan wall, you can see chicken pan wall, you can see all kind of something they try to do to ridicule you out here. So because of these people that not walking on the narrow road, they walking on the wide road to destruction. Make them turn. You can laugh all you want because you hear what your name. See what your name there? Your name represent you, you know. You see what your name? Your name represent you. So me I gotta tell you now, it's not about the flesh. It's about the spirit. And go on any other platform tonight and see if anybody is showing Jesus movie. Go on any other platform. But I you know, we as children of God who are holding on, Moses' story resonates in a way where he was lack of faith too. And he was a hungry man. So when you look at us people in life, we are following some traits of our ancestor and the people of God. Because no matter who you are, you're going to have anger problem. Because Moses has a anger problem. And that is one of the reasons why he never reached the promised land. You see? The people who led out of Egypt, they didn't have to take 40 years to reach the promised land. They could have taken less, maybe a couple months or weeks to reach the promised land. But the majority of them, they weren't a believer. Remember it said they were segregated different areas. Some of them were worshiping different gods. And some of them never believed. On their way, as Christian, we lost our way. Because as you listen to the movie and you watch a movie, even though they saw the miracle of what God do, and took them into the wilderness and lead them through there, they were lack of faith, because when them get hungry, instead of worshiping God and giving God thanks and praise to see how God take them, them start to fight. Them start to complain, them start to do everything, but the thing about it, when they were in Egypt and in bondage and slavery, and I get beat up, you understand, and I whip every day and I do all kind of something, I don't have no freedom and treat it like that. They were there. Now God take them out into the wilderness to go to a promised land, and before them have faith, they didn't have it. Majority of them didn't have it. And this is something that throughout our life, we have to have the curse of some of these things in our life. And when you look at Christian life, and you look at even me, myself, it doesn't mean because we may have an anger problem in certain things, or I'm a curse, it does not mean that we not going to reach a promised land, and there's not a time coming that we are not going to recognize our mistake before it's too late. Because God give us time, some of us, to recuperate for the struggles that we're going. And one of the reasons why we are lack of understanding how God works, because we don't have no educations. We have not studied biblical things. We only go to church and hear a little things, but it said knowledge is power. And it is the key. You have to have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And the more you read, the more you can understand about what God is all about. Because even myself, me question me God. Like I was watching the movie, and me a 50 a year old, and me a question God. How is it that you send a beloved son into this world, but yet you let him go through that? How is that you see as somebody go to church, and we're still struggling, we don't reach your potential, we don't have much, and the sinner people out there enjoying the fullness of everything. But God himself, if you have an understanding, God no want us to indulge in the earthly things, because he said he has gone to prepare a place for us. And he wants to make sure that every one of us that are walking with him, we must be obedient to his commandment, and we must have love and kindness towards humanity, our neighbors and everything. And if we earn the riches of this earth, we're not going to have no problem. We're not going to acknowledge them. So in order for us to even say to reach a pearly gate, we are going to struggle in some sort of way. You know, because even as people, as Christian, we have things. Some of them are not going to make it in the kingdom of heaven because they're not sharing it. Them come like the man of the Bible, the rich man and the poor man. And him reach hell, and the poor man reach heaven, and him down there thirsty water. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of uno Christian out there will have money and uno not even giving back to the poor and needy. Uno have an answer to Jesus Christ. Because uno not supposed to live in a big pretty mansion and big this and money and people out on the street and drive past them when they ask them for something. But yet you have millions of dollars in the bank account, thousands of dollars, and uno don't want to give back to the poor and needy. Uno cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. Which heaven now go? Which one? So the key in some of these biblical stories and what is it showing us, we have to stick together as Christian. We have to love one another, and we have to share, and we have to have faith in him, and we have to learn by his words who he was and what he wants from us. He wants to bless us in many ways, you know. But depends when he bless us in ways, we must continue the blessing. Just like he came on this earth and he had his disciples, they were killed brutally, but the message was sent out to get more people. You understand? For so when you look at it now, to really walk with Jesus Christ, it's about faith. It's about faith and who he means and who you believe in. It's about faith. It's not about riches, you know. Because you enter into the kingdom of heaven where there's going to be no pain, there's no sickness, there's no death, and you have everything you want, eternal life. So you have to choose if you want down here so for your paradise in a hell, or you want heaven. So as far as I'm concerned, the chosen people of God, we are going to have problems. We are going to be criticized. But are we in ourselves have to be obedient to the word, follow the word, and love each other and continue to spread the message of God until we're dead. That is our duty. He said, go ye therefore, and teach all nations. Baptize them in the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. So we are fishers of men. So if you walk with God, you're going to become fishers of men. That means you're baptized, you're going to go out and see if you can get souls. And the journey continues. You understand? Yes, the journey continues. So we look in our lives and see things that happen. We just have to just relax and sit back and say, listen to me. We just have to have more faith. And the more we pray, and the more God will answer. He will give us direction, just as how he gave Moses direction to lead the people out of Egypt. And we must have faith. And then in that meanwhile, we have to go knock. And the door will open and seek and we shall find. That's how it is. And temptation is going to come in our way. But we have to have a discernment spirit and what kind of temptation we want to pick up along the way. If we are going to choose that the narrow road said are we going to use the wide road? Who is going to come in our life to block us from journey with Jesus all the way? So sometimes we as woman or man and we want to serve God, things are going to come in our way if you block us. So you have to look upon yourself and say, then how far I walk, you know? So me must walk so far and me must make this as somebody a come for block my journey in a Jesus. So I have to think about it. You know really for me old days, me want one husband, but what kind of husband you have? What kind of man you're going to pick up? And what kind of wife you're going to pick up? You have to ask yourself that. Is it somebody's going to be spiritual, or somebody's going to walk with you on the same road where you walk on, or the other person want to walk one side of the road and you want walk one side, and even hook? Then what happened this? You not got problems and confusion. Then it's all about it. So, walking with Jesus is a never-ending story, honey. It's a never-ending story. And just as the beginning, just shall be the end. We are going to be persecuted brutally. And we are going to be judged and tried. Because at the end of the day, it's not what you want to accomplish in this earth. It's a destination where you want to reach to the pearly gate. So you see, they're willing to gain the world and lose your soul. So you, in your mind, you have to think of what you want. Either you gain the world and lose your soul. So we nowadays don't reach certain age, we have to be careful how we pick up in our life, because if them now walk, we're not in the same journey where we are going to walk. It can't work. What you want to do? You are walk east and him a walk west. Then how you going to reach the same destination? Him will walk over this one, you will walk. Every time you have to meet him this one, he meet you this one. So you go backward instead of forward in your Christian life. Because it's like him dep on one side of the road, the wide road, and you dep on the narrow road. So we have to go to stop your journey if you go meet up with him. Because you will stop your journey, if you go meet up with him, when you could have read further. So every time now there's a blockage in your journey. You can't reach because him come to drag you down in your path. If you walk with the Lord. Distraction. So you have to look at that. Say if you want to if you don't want to split the road. Now split road can walk with Jesus. Is you walk narrow or you walk wide. Me in a split road.